一杯热酒问长空，山河万里笑谈中，恩怨情仇皆消融。心归何处谁是同？寒暑经年几风光，金戈铁马笑长空，只愿此生化作风，吹散人间万古痛。此北京苍穹，今古勇，今立业，今夔州。就算有3000轮日月春秋，够不够饮尽这杯太平酒
Central Army Commander.
Yes?
Announce to the entire army. Grant 3 days of leave. Conduct a citywide search.
Lord. That is Yonglu Street.
It has begun.
Then go back. Protect your entire family, young and old.
The Zhao residence!
Go!
Eldest young master.
Drag them all into the pit in the behind. Then fetch some water to wash the blood off the ground.
Are they buried?
Don't hurry. This is only the first wave. The night is still long. Move.
Turn!
Black Cloud Longsword Unit.
Go!
Envoy, we are willing to be the first wave, but do tell those on the wall not to injure us by mistake.
The bandits without organizational discipline are merely a motley crew. It's impossible for them to break in, but we must be alert that they might set a fire.
So this is so-called transaction.
This is the trend. Whether it's Lord Feng or Lord Liu, none can go against the trend.
Minister Sang, explain so much to me.
But I still don't quite understand.
Actually, what Mr. Sang, Mr. Feng, and others did over these days are meant to tell the Khitan Emperor that anyone in the Central Plains can be the Emperor.
Except Tu Chongwei and Zhong Yanze.
Because the Central Land would not have another Sun Emperor.
Envoy, they've arrived.
Good.
Beat the drums.
Yes? Welcome the Great Banner.
The Great Banner.
It's the Great Banner.
It's even taller than our Marshal's banner.
There's ambush on the wall. All archers. At least 30 or more. And we're just letting such a huge fortune go. Everyone, charged!
Calm down. No matter what great fortune, it only counts when you can grasp it.
In such a vast capital city, there's more than this one place to find wealth.
Exactly. If we lose our lives here, wouldn't it be a senseless step?
Retreat!
Backwards.
Retreat! Retreat! Retreat!
Lord Feng, what do you mean?
This gate is called Mingda, which means virtue. And those without virtue may not enter this gate.
I am acting under the decree of the Khitan Emperor to request the Marquis of Betrayal to move to another palace.
Lord,
Do you intend to obstruct?
According to the regulations, this gate is only open on New Year's Day. On all other days, only the Imperial carriage may enter. There are still 3 days before the New Year. Do you truly intend to enter?
even if this gate is closed, the relocation of the palace is inevitable. Lord, please don't defy the Imperial decree and bring yourself a disaster. The golden flowered silver pillow is a sacred royal object only possessed by close royal relatives. How did you obtain it?
Several years ago, on my way for a mission to Shanjing, a friend gifted it to me.
It was bestowed by His Majesty.
Dismount from your horses at once.
With so many soldiers following, where do you intend to move our emperor to?
The Emperor is to invite your Marquis of Betrayal to temporarily reside in the Kaifeng Prefectural Office, awaiting His Majesty's arrival.
I should not say these words, but I am old, confused, and garrulous. I cannot help but offer you a few words of advice. On the day that Emperor arrives in the capital, this old Emperor must make amends before his carriage. A dead man cannot make amends.
Your Majesty, please change your attire.
A Marquis holds the junior third rank. It's an overstep to wear that vermilion gauze robe and that Tongqian crown.
Your Majesty, forgive me. We truly could not find third-rank attire that fits you in the palace.
Do not call me Your Majesty again.
Your Majesty will always be Your Majesty.
I used to think that the story of the Handan traveler, who dreamed of a glorious life, waking up finding it a dream, was merely a fictional story. Only today do I understand its meaning. Well, I shall wear these clothes. My glorious dream has ended. From this day forth, there is no Jin.
the entire families of Military Commissioner Sang and Commissioner Meng of the Zhuanhui Bureau perished.
Gaozan, the gate officer's uncle and younger brother, died in the military disaster last night.
Bodies lying on the street. The senior monk Shishing of Xiangguo Temple was also killed by the rebel army. Not a single one among over 1,000 monks and refugees in the temple survived. During that 10 defending days, the total number of soldiers and civilians who perished due to the war was only about 3,000. Yet in just one night last night, those who died in this military disaster reached as many as 18,000. And the number only conclude those whose bodies were found. We haven't even counted those whose bodies are not found.
You were born in the second year of Guanghua, right?
Yes. I was born in June, the second year of Guanghua.
Do you still remember what this world was like before?
Feng is swaggering on account of his age. Are we just going to let him have his way?
This man have always been good at playing a fool.
Having served so many emperors, he thinks of himself as a senior statesman over 3 generations, and that no one can touch him.
One could say he is courting death.
This man had some friendship with His Majesty. Only His Majesty can decide how to deal with him.
They've all gone there.
Lord. All the civil and military officials have gone there.
What about the envoys?
They have gone as well. But that young man from Wuyue did not go.
That Qian family's 9th boy.
Has he gone mad?
If one were truly mad, he would not act like this.
What does Xi family's empire have to do with his Qian family?
Even the people of capital are not worrying.
So why is the prince of the Wuyue kingdom being so painful?
Won't it cause any more trouble if he doesn't go there today?
I hope it won't.
I, your guilty grandson, respectfully welcome your majesty. Long live your majesty.
I, this guilty woman Li, respectfully welcome your majesty. Long live your majesty.
We respectfully welcome your majesty, the great Khitan Emperor. Long live your majesty.
Where is the Lord? Reporting to your majesty. All officials of the 6th rank and above within the capital are here to respectfully welcome your majesty.
I did not ask who came. I asked who did not come.
Feng Dao, the Marshal, the Secretariat Director, and Duke of Yang did not. Qian Hongchu, the Acting Minister of Works, the Commander of the Inner Army of Wuyue, the Cavalry Commander, and the Secretariat Director of the Grand Marshal's Office. claimed illness and did not come.
I know Lord Feng, but I have not heard of this Qian Hongchu. Wuyue is a remote and insignificant state, not worth caring about to you. How old is this person?
I've heard that when Qian Yuanguan named his sons, the latter character shows birth order. Hongchu means he's quite young.
Shichongui. Do you know your crime?
I'm fatuous, actions absurd. My crime is unforgivable. I submit to your judgment.
This sheep seems too small to be used as the rewards for the army, isn't it?
He came with armor striped, holding a sheep as sacrifice. A jade in his mouth and a coffin in a cart. It's an ancient ritual from Confucius' time. For a ruler, it is too humiliating to be advocated. According to the sage's articles.
Southerners are cold sensitive. This robe will shield you from the wind.
I am unfilial. Having offended your majesty, yet I receive such gracious reward with previous crimes remain unjudged.
I'm overwhelmed with shame. I am deeply moved.
Since I have infected you as the Marquis of Betrayal, it means I have pardoned your crimes. After all, your father acknowledged me as his godfather. So you are my grandson, and even you are short of virtue. I, as the grandfather, should still show benevolence. Why put on such a pitiful show? Do you think that I am a harsh and suspicious ruler?
How dare I? I kowtows in gratitude for your grace.
The Imperial carriage is prepared in the Barbican. We welcome you to enter the city on your sacred chariot and ascend to the throne in the Daning Palace.
Jomli. I found that in the northeast, about 10 li from the city. There is a river encircling a hill. I wonder what place that is.
Reporting to your majesty, the river is called Chu River, and the hill is called Red Ridge.
Where is Ruin?
I'm here.
Tell all the tribes, the imperial household, and the personal guards that Lord Feng is a sage of great virtue. He may be worried that we are rough men from the grasslands who will disturb his venerable tranquility. Since it is so, pass my command. No one is to enter the city. Tonight, we camp at Red Ridge.
Yes.
Today's event concerns diplomatic relations. Ninth Prince, you should not have been so willful.
After the war, dust rose at Xiaoguan Pass. The river region fell, and even the spring felt foreign. And people there all speak the nomad language, and turn towards to curse their compatriot. This is a poem by Sikong Chu, known as Enduring Humiliation Recluse. Even him, a stubborn old scholar with no money or soldiers, refused to bow to Zhu Chuanzhong, the rebel. And yet we Wuyue, commanding 12 prefectures, with over 100,000 armored troops, should just bow and submit to the nomad, the barbarians. Wouldn't that make us a laughingstock to the world?
This analogy is not suitable here.
The later Tang Li family and the Jinshi family were all nomad. Barbarians from nomad regions. On the contrary, that Zhu Chuanzhong was a Han people. Now that, such is the situation, social order has collapsed for nearly a century. What's the point caring about the distinction between Han and the nomad?
Then must my family also submit to the barbarians.
Since the previous king's time, Wuyue and the Khitan both had the tribute relationship, and it has not changed for decades. Not to mention us, even the late king himself were here. He would have to serve them.
Again, serving the great. These words again.
Hongchu, this is a state affair, not a children's play for you to act on emotion.
Is Lord Feng also acting on emotion childishly?
We have been too indulgent with him these years. At such a critical time, he throws a tantrum.
Then you go and persuade him.
You tell him. That's state affairs.
And he can no longer act willfully.
You all, keep talking nothing but these grand principles.
If everything in this world followed principles, how could there be these tragedies around?
Taijin, you don't understand these affairs. Don't interrupt.
Yes, I don't understand, but I think Mother does. If Mother were here, what do you think she would do?
Would you like some tea?
Yes.
Lord, why be so emotional on this matter?
Who says I'm emotional?
You are filled with grief and indignation for Minister Sang's tragedy. I can understand that. But now, after all, with state affairs be like that, if you still don't show up,
everyone will be uneasy.
People of our generation do with the privilege to be emotional. You think Minister Sang, in Kaifeng Prefecture, smashing the official seal, burning the imperial registers, and publicly denouncing Zhong Yanze in court, was just being emotional?
Isn't it?
Only the living can be emotional. Sang Wei, Han, and I were dead 10 years ago. What emotion can dead men have? Has anyone visited Zhong Yanze's Central Army in recent days?
High officials have all sent people there.
Who went in person?
Some sent servants, some sent lavish gifts, but no one has been there in person. Tonight, he is hosting a banquet at his office, all officials of the court invited.
Not a single one attended.
Sang Wei Han
died a meaningful death.
You don't need to persuade me. I know. They are all right. You don't need to stay here with me either. When I'm tired of sitting here, I'll go down to sleep. I don't need anyone to attend to me.
You've got some nerve. Who's here to attend to you? If you don't want to go to him, then don't. Who can really force you to?
Actually, in my heart, I know that Lord Shueqiu and Third Brother are right. This is a state affair. Handling a state affair must follow the rules of handling state affairs. No one can act willfully or recklessly, but I just don't understand how the state affairs have become such things. There are no more benevolence, righteousness, and morality. People who were alive yesterday can die suddenly. The one who was still the emperor yesterday now leads sheep, with hair disheveled, kneeling in the dust, subject to humiliation and trampling. The roads are so wide, yet on both sides are piled human bones.
Those who are utterly wicked
become nobles and ministers,
holding great power. Good and kind families, on the contrary, have their entire clans wiped out. Lord Shueqiu says it's a state affair. Third Brother also says it's a state affair. But I just don't understand what kind of state affairs could turn the right and wrong, good and evil, upside down.
Rubbish state affairs.
The 4 intersections around West Corner Tower in Juni Bridge Street must be guarded, and we should keep alert. We will change our clothes in the river channel, under Juni Bridge.
Then, we will sneak in through the southern side gate. Make sure to hide the boat used to escape well.
That is, The only way out. We can't afford mistakes.
Tonight, First Command of the Zhangyi Army's Inner Guard will guard the office. The Deputy Commander Zhong Miao is a distant nephew of Marshal Zhong.
He will be on duty.
The password to the office is Chang'an Emperor.
We have 181 devoted warriors. There is a full-strength command inside the government office. Once if things get out of hand, within 2 quarters, 3 to 5 commands will surely come to reinforce. Therefore, we must succeed with a single strike.
Halt!
What are you going to do?
Kill the traitor.
Who do you think you are? And who do you think Zhong Yanzi is?
He's a man who has crawled out from piles of corpses countless times.
How could he possibly killed Wuyue, young and shallow boy?
Is it wrong to do one's best for state affairs?
State affairs? You dare speak of state affairs?
Bring them here.
With just a dozen or so greenhorns like you, leading a mere 181 men, you think you can kill an experienced general, the current marshal, in this capital, crawling with beasts, amidst the protection of tens of thousands of armored soldiers, just under cover of night?
I think you have a fever.
That has fried your brain. Father! You dragged back some grain ships from the left treasury. The Yeshia troops have been in the city for days. Thousands of households in the entire city have been looted. Yet he specifically missed your few ships. What a strange coincidence. Marshal Zhong, a veteran general of many years, you think he failed to find it out? Do you think these Weibo elite soldiers are all blind? You couldn't even fool my old eyes. And you want to scheme against a military governor, not to mention your 181 men. Even if I gave you 18,000 men, you will still get yourself killed. Tomorrow morning, go and make amends to the Lord.
Rise. Rise. Spare my life. Run out the door and you can go home.
Marshal. No one came out.
We watched the entire night, and no one left Zhao residence. The personal guards and the infantry also showed no movement.
The boats?
Those grain boats are still under the water gate at Salmon without being collected.
Enough. Who was that woman we saw in the blue gown? During the day,
She is Lady Ding, State Lady of Chu.
at the midday banquet today. Have her come here to accompany us.
Marshal. The State Lady of Chu is the birth mother of the eldest prince.
Who was the eldest prince? There is only the Marquis of Betrayal.
Lord.
You've returned.
Yes.
Since you are still alive, go to work. The soldiers defending the city with you for 10 days, who died in battle or were wounded and disabled, and have not yet received compensation. The meritorious ones have also not been rewarded. Their wives, children, their elderly parents may still be alive, or perhaps died in the war. The dead are gone, and they can rest now. But those who are still alive will have something to do.
Lord.
What's the point in doing that now?
Young man, I spent whole life in chaos. I was born in chaos, and I grew up in chaos. In military affairs, I could not quell the turmoil. In political affairs, I could not bring peace and prosperity. Most of what I have done has been useless. What is useful and what is useless should always be done, regardless of being useful or not. Whether they are done is another matter. Do you think such things should be done?
Yes?
Then do it.
Just do.
What should be done? Enjoy it.
Come on, drink some.
Come on. Come on!
Harder. Hit harder. Hit. Wonderful. Still wrestling.
You bunch of scoundrels.
Can't even drink your wine quietly.
You only get up to some rough business.
What? Will those high officials in the capital think of us? You are right, Marshal. Since we are now in the capital, we should engage in some more elegant events. But we know nothing except fighting and gambling. What elegant events can we engage in? Go there! Are you blind? Go! Hurry up! Hurry up!
We are all rough men, knowing little about elegant events.
Madam, you have long been in the palace.
Serving by the monarch's side. Presumably, your talents and beauty are both exceptional. Why not show a bit of them?
To give us a peek at such elegance.
Good. That's great. Let us see. Let's see.
Marshal, forgive my offense.
I
have no talents.
No? Talents?
It doesn't matter.
Then just show us your beauty.
It would also be enjoyable.
What's wrong? Unwilling to show it. To the comrades in the army.
I am too dull
to understand what kind of beauty. The Marshal and all the generals wish to see.
Oh, that's easy. Madam.
Within the palace chambers.
Under the bed curtains.
What beauty did you show?
To the Marquis of Betrayal.
Today. Just show us. That beauty.
Yeah. Let me go.
Madam. Are you still living in the old days? Shi Chonggui is no longer the emperor. He is the Marquis of Betrayal. And your son is no longer the crown prince. You either take off your clothes and show us your beauty, or we'll have your son here.
And show him the beauty of us.
Let us see how beautiful you are.
She hit him.
Haha, come down here.
Away. Away from me.
Come on.
Let go.
Let go. Let go.
几万里大江奔腾，几万里战马嘶鸣，几万里此情无声，几万里陌上花开，几万里鸿雁归来，几万里风雨峥嵘，几万里梦游归程。此心